What is up, everybody? The Ryeman here, coming to you with another Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments video. So we are moving on to the next case, Riddle on the Rails. So we are going to talk to Watson here.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We shall be late for the train.
We will not be talking to Watson. Instead,
Watson,
we will begin a
hold
cab.
the cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
1 week later. I wonder if we're going to be trying to solve a case on a moving train. That'd be pretty sick. So the first case, we managed to get the quote-unquote best ending, although I'm told not to be pressured into, you know, being worried, oh, I'm going to get the bad ending or something, because everything is pretty much like canon in its own right, but we got the true perfect ending, so yay!
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase.
Something's going to happen.
But, Holmes, the headlight, it's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
What the hell?
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
The next morning, very early, mind you. Oh, hey Watson. Solve the mystery of the vanished train, a late-night railway station, an incoming train, an impossible riddle. Holmes and Watson's return from holiday evolves into a tale of intrigue. We have Evesham, that's it. No evidence or documents, we have some dialogue. Alright.
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Oh my god, look at this! Isn't that just like the most breathtaking sight you have ever seen? That is beautiful. It almost feels like we could go all the way to that side of the fields. Inspect the rails where the train vanished. Okay, let me talk to Watson.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Well, first off, maybe we should head inside and see if anybody here knows anything. If there's anybody here at all. What the fuck? You ran in here fast. You were like, whoop! Doesn't seem to be anything around here, actually. This is like the waiting station. This is where the train is, right? Or where the train was. Music, though. Holy shit.
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
Alright, but thou must. Do I talk to you, or... Oh, that's just the quote-unquote cab. Watson! Yo, Watson. Thank you. Watson was just standing there, doing his own Watson-y thing. I guess we'll follow these train tracks. Now that it's daytime, we might actually be able to find something. We heard it
This
coming.
is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Railway sleepers.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual.
An empty
A
bottle.
discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
What's this?
There are no tracks or footprints on the ground. The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
It's unusual.
There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising.
I do
This
smile
investigation
occasionally.
won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Find more information about the vanished train, locate a map of the surrounding area. Yeah, from what it seems like, we heard the train come, yet it didn't. Maybe there was some sort of, like, fake noise or something. Maybe it was, like, one of those, like, sound generation things, you know. Like a projection device. And maybe there was people holding headlights or something, and it mimicked, like, a train coming. Or maybe I'm just looking way too into it or something. I don't know. But I think I know where we can get a map, so let's go get that said map. Well, first off, ticket office. Is there even anybody in here? Yes. Oh, hello. Message to all stations. Mr. Robinson is located at Bridlington Station.
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
We just snatch it up. Anything else around the table? This. Train composition. Line. Nottingham, London. Type train liner number 324. Composition locomotive, coal car first class, postal wagon, and a special wagon ordered by Mr. Robinson.
Here is the train set.
It seems like this train would have been to some importance by Mr. Robinson, so I think if anybody knows something about the missing train, it might be that. Yeah, now we have a dialogue option to bring up. So, if Mr. Robinson tries to decline any connection with the train, we can just throw this at his face.
A telegraph.
God. I was born in the era of, like, computers and shit, so I wouldn't understand how to use a telegraph, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. The times. Where would the station guy be? Oh. Something in here, too. A junk pile. See anything of use here? A locomotive bell.
An old locomotive bell.
Spare parts.
This part is probably from a locomotive. This place serves as a storage area for the station.
There's no way the train was, like, disassembled, like, so quickly.
This part is probably from a locomotive.
I need to remember to use this. The game's probably not going to hold my hand too much more, so I actually have to pay a lot of attention. Oh, shit. Alright, where's the station guy? Oh, there he is.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
No dialogue options, but we can get a portrait, a character portrait. Is there anything of note? Fully gray hair, so, well, he's old. An honorary badge. Spots of earth. That's strange. And a wedding ring. I think the only strange thing is the spots of earth on the cuff of his sleeve. He would have had to been like... As a station manager, I wouldn't see why he would have that. That's weird.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
I already have it.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows, and they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Well, was there this sort of freedom in which you could have a private car rented out? I mean, it could have been like contraband or something. Isn't there some sort of like law at this time of year?
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
See you later, my good man.
Alright. Find out what the special wagon was carrying and get the map. Man is in his 60s and he's been married for a long time. The fresh spots of earth upon his sleeves reveal a passion for gardening. His badge of Honorable Station Master reveals that he's a long-standing employee. All of this demonstrates his desire to live a quiet and stable life. And as a station manager, I wouldn't imagine that he would want anything but a quiet and stable life. Although, the spots of earth on his sleeves, that kind of makes me lift a brow, because the train disappeared along like along a lot of dirt and gravel and stuff. So, I don't know. Keep that in mind. Keep that little detail in mind. Watson! Why the hell... Why the hell do you keep running right in front of me, dude? Don't look at me like that. Is this it? Yep.
This map will be useful.
Well, we now have a map. To London to Nottingham. Alright. So where should we go? I think we've done all that we can here, so... I mean, we're already at Evesham. I think we still need to investigate. Is there anything we can say to this guy? Passengers of the train.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting.
Okay.
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
Alright, so we need to retrieve information about the passengers. So now we can go to Bridlington, that's next to Nottingham. A message informing that the train's delayed due to some issues with the passengers. Mr. Robinson is located at Bridlington Station. Whatever's going on is related to him, of course. Let me make sure there's nothing that we're missing here. A telegraph of some kind? No? Nope. Let's keep going. This open gap in the fence makes you think. Well, I don't think there's anything we can find here.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
I don't know, my dear Watson. That's why we're investigating now, isn't it? Alright, let's go to Bridlington. Open deduction book. Do we have anything to deduce? Yeah. Train vanished with people. The train vanished with all of its passengers and staff on board. Train simply vanished. No traces of where it was last seen. Vanished train was carrying a special wagon ordered by Mr. Robinson. Could contain something very important. These things? No? I'm just making sure there's nothing there. We really don't have anything to deduce right now. And it was worth... Did I just see him reading a book called Crimes and Punishments? I swear I did. It's a person right here. Oh, Mr. Robinson himself and an angry passenger. Private door. Maybe we should talk to this guy first.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Let's get a portfolio of this guy first. Young. Clean clothes. Instructions. And ink smudges. Alright.
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
So, they were asked so suddenly to leave the train. And now these two have been angry, Mr. Robinson and the angry passenger, and they've stayed here the entire night.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
Bullshit. Train was delayed, train composition, railway.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
A strange message.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Chesterfield, Livre Eticon, train number 324. Holy shit, that is messed up. Arrived at 30, departed at arrived at 12:30 and it departed at 12:35. He's been writing a great deal. Seems he's almost completed his education and this is his very first serious position. We got a Chesterfield's report that we can use in a dialogue option later on. No doubt with the station master at Chesterfield. Alright. Let's look around here a little bit.
A telegraph.
Why does it keep... Oh god. I can go first person. I'd rather not.